Hi, Joe Cerrone.
Hey, Al Rosen.
Welcome to CAD 116 Basic AutoCAD and our weekly Zoom classroom meetings. Alrighty, this week we're completing Module 4. Module 4 was on draw commands and modify commands. And students were to complete the polyline drawing and the O-snap drawing. If we take a quick look at the polyline drawing, basically what students are to do is to repeat the techniques that we have done here. So for example, as we go through and draw this, they would repeat and create the same polyline to create the shape up above it. And so we would use a polyline. We would make sure that our grid and our snap is enabled. And actually, we really don't need the grid. And then they would create these different geometries with these different polylines.
Hey, Joe, how far do you know how far to go over, I should say?
I've done this exercise a few times, believe it or not, but they're ½ inch by ½ inch according to the grid in the snap settings.
Okay.
And then once you've created those geometries, we'll list the object or we'll compute the area. List is an older command. If we use the area command under utilities, we can then calculate out that object's area. And that object's area is 1.25. And then we'll list it on the drawing. We'll write it on the drawing.
Are you using, what kind of text are you using, I should say?
Multi-line text.
The difference between multi-line and regular line text is what?
Single line text is more precise. It's used for making things like buttons on a phone where you have a precise location like a number inside of a circle.
Oh, so it's like a typewriter.
That's correct. Multi-line text is more like a word processor or a typewriter. So the drawings are fairly straightforward. We have videos for each one of these. And so you can watch the polyline video and the O-snap video. And then the chapters to read are chapter 8 and chapter 9. And like I said, those are due on the 17th. This week we're bringing in module 5. And in module 5, if we look at the outline of topics, we're covering chapter 10 and chapter 11, which is view commands, layer and object commands. And then students are to choose one drawing, either a mechanical or this site plan drawing. We have PowerPoints, lab assignments, title blocks, etc. And there's always additional content if you go to the Content tab and you look at the Module 5. So here's our Chapter 5 videos, link to the old AutoCAD retro website, and here's our site plan drawing. This would be for somebody who wants to do residential design work, landscape architects. creating things like a shrub line with an elevation for how tall those are. So we try to balance the skills for AutoCAD to be mechanical and architectural, and then we tie things together. You're welcome to do more than one assignment and get bonus points. And remember, if you have any questions, you can always email us or submit a question with your submission of your drawing. And it doesn't have to be complete. You could just submit the drawing and say, I have a question. Could you take a look at that? And I'll take a look at it. I will take a look at it, and then we'll get back to you. So as we continue progressing, we're in Module 5. Back to the main splash page. Remember, on Sundays, we have open lab. If you want to stop into the Skokie campus, we're at room P. We're in room P134 from 9 a.m. I'm sorry, P132 from 9 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Alrighty. Is there anything else that we want to cover before I end the Zoom meeting and open things up for questions?
Just to make sure they understand to go into quizzes and exams, and at the leisure, making sure they take the exams when they can.
That's right. Make sure you get the points. Everything is pretty well programmed out. And take those tests within quizzes and exams. With that, I'm going to end the Zoom meeting, and we'll open things up for questions. Thanks. Have a great day.